Yeah. Yo. Yeah. It's gonna be a while in the day. I think it's gonna get pretty interesting, to be honest. I think it is. I think it is. Real rap. So you can see what I got on the screen, right? So let's get to it, right? Tap the like button. Salute to everybody in here. Good morning. I appreciate y'all being here. For real. You could be anywhere, but y'all came and popped up over here. I'm gracious. Straight up. So let's go ahead and rock. So, bro, Fulton County Blue. Sharp created this idea. I mean, it's pretty you know, pretty simple. It's not an elaborate idea, but basically it means anyone who's incarcerated in Fulton County, you know, they take it upon themselves. Well, no, the detectives and the police have been trained to use these people for their benefit, right? So, being as though this case is wrapped around it so heavily, I thought to myself last night, hold on, nobody's actually really, well, to be honest, I don't know if anybody else is actually talking about this stuff, y'all. I ain't even been on YouTube. I ain't even gonna lie, I'm on about 90 days of being afraid to search on YouTube because I might run into some of the I don't know what to call it. I ain't come for no negativity this morning, but it'd be flim flam. So look, right, I was, looking into this, right? Hold on. This was my idea. Isn't it obvious that this is the same situation we've seen before with people that's in trouble and they go to try to, you know, to get themselves out of a situation, they go tell. But normally, it's been known in history that this is not trustworthy. Yeah. So yesterday, I'm sitting there, I'm thinking to myself, hold on, this already been worked. This idea of, you can't trust this guy. That's why I said off top, if they using Woody for their key witness, this case trash. I said this in the beginning. It was based upon this theory right here. This theory been out. Like, I've been seeing shows that speak on this concept. Now the weird part about it is every witness in the YSO trial that they're using to try to incriminate Thug is in this situation right here, jailhouse informant. So I started reading a little bit. As soon as I started reading, I said, nah, this the show for tomorrow. As soon as I started reading, it's too heavy, y'all. Look, prosecutors relied heavily on the testimony of a jailhouse snitch to convict. Wilton Dedge Dedge spent 22 years in prison before he was released and exonerated of the crime. Tap the like button. One's in the chat if you want to hear this, if you want to see where this going to go. Two's if you feel like it's irrelevant. Give me some love. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, tap the like button. Yeah, good morning. If you think this not worthy, this not pertinent content, I understand. I understand. I don't see what you mean, but I understand that's how you feel. You feel me? But look, this gonna get spooky, y'all. I ain't even read all the way through. I start reading. As soon as I start reading, I'm like, oh man, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This, I mean, with this already being a thing, y'all, you would have thought that this trial couldn't even move forward. Seriously, like reading this, you thinking, how are we even here? Knowing this right here, it's ready to get bad. Tap the like. to Young Films, you say you don't want to hear it, you already know what that means. That means you can't type no more. Like, even when it's something you do want to hear, because that was really a test to see who was going to jump out there dumb, to be honest. So, you know what to do from here, right? Proper safeguards on jailhouse snitch testimony could have prevented this injustice. So we need safeguards on snitch testimony. Yo, tap the like button, share this, because they probably not going to send this to people. They probably not. They probably not. 808, I ain't mad at the people who ain't green, yo. They cool. They might just not, some people can't turn green. But we about to get into this. Now, if you care about the trial, or you care about, well, you don't have to care about the trial. If you can see that this can happen to somebody else, where they really getting lined up and framed from the prosecutors using jailhouse snitches. And it's been a thing, and people get exonerated. So what you think about that? You feel me? Like, clearly, y'all, we talking about high percentages. All right, so look, let's get to it. It's going to be a little bit, who knows how it's going to get? Who knows? All right. Yeah. Y'all ready? Or you don't? I mean, listen, I figured everybody be talking. Oh, yeah, just to let y'all know, Moon Tung hit me back, too. Tap the like button. Salute to everybody and help me get to 100 likes before we get to 20 minutes. I'd be grateful. Moon Tung hit me back. Y'all seen any interviews with Holmes? Run the likes up. The likes went down? Hell yeah. We can't get no people on Saturday morning. Oh, yeah, we lacking on the people. Well, let me relax. We ain't got no people. It's not the trial. I'm a hater. In my feelings as usual. No, I'm not. I'm going to just get rid of you because you have bad energy. So you try to turn it into some negative shit. You the one type 2 in the chat. I baited you. Everybody else want to see it. You type 2. You just you wanted negativity. I ain't having it. God blessed you on your way out the door, but you ain't going to call me a hater and stick around. Go ahead. You lying. So thank you. I brought you something to the table that you ain't know, and I'm the hater. You go about your business though. Good morning though. Now you got a whole Saturday to be free. Go kart riding or golfing or bowling. I appreciate you being here for the little bit of time you showed up, but now that you expressed yourself, you can go in and release. Yeah. Yeah, let's tap the like button, y'all. I'm about to rock. To the people that don't want to listen, well, y'all just showing y'all true colors. That y'all really don't care about Thug, and that most of y'all wouldn't mind for him to be locked up. And that when your kids get put in a similar situation, you won't mind that they get railroaded and sent to jail from jailhouse snitches who only are trying to save themselves and they're actually lying. And the prosecutors and the police know. And it's been going on for a long time and no one's doing anything. But it's cool until it's in your house. Yeah. But, baby. Hey, yo, before we get started, though, is the Moontonk interview worth 500? My man say 500 an hour. What y'all think? I'm including y'all. I damn sure ain't gonna make 500 back. Ugh. Dell said what I said. Not now. Damn, Dell. That's weird that you said that. Because that's what I was thinking. I was thinking not now. Like the now, I don't think, for me, first off, 500 not worth it because my video ain't going to make 500. Real rap. My video ain't going to make 500. None of my videos make 500. So, to be honest, he missed that boat. I ain't mad at him, though. Is he going to tell us the truth? Nah, Donnie, I'm not even going to ask him nothing to get no truth. That's another part. I'm not going to try to pull $500 worth of incriminating evidence, information out of him. So it's just going to literally be me and him talking. Like, I'm not going to pry no information. I'm from outside, so I'm not ready. Yo, what's up with you? And yo, so the first time you caught Kel sleeping with your girl, which you had grabbed the iron and ran, like, I ain't getting into none of that. So, like, to be honest, it's just gonna be pretty much promotion for Holmes if he want to do interviews and stuff like that. Like, it ain't. I can't see myself getting nowhere near close to getting Yo to say some shit we don't already know. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Like, not. It's gonna be filler. It'll be just, okay, you feel me, little nicks and crannies type stuff. You feel me? You can't. First off, the boy got 30 over his head. I ain't gonna do him like that. My soul wouldn't sit right. I ain't asking that boy nothing about nothing. Like, you understand? Nah, you ain't going to jail on my watch. You understand? So I ain't asking him nothing incriminating at all. Even if he jump and start talking about something that sound like it's going to send him to jail, I'm going to clip him. You understand? You understand? So, I mean, besides people want to hear Mootunk talk, which is not bad, but to be honest, in context, regular conversation, people want to hear the spice, or at least the attempted spice, meaning like he ain't actually say nothing wild, but it was presented. You feel me? But I ain't one of them type of dudes to be getting pressing no line dealing with the law on the other side, y'all. Pressing the dude lying on something he lying about, yeah, that's legit. Trying to get, talking with somebody about something that could possibly incriminate them, I ain't the one. Nah. But I said that because Holmes hit me this morning. He sent a text. To be honest, I think he should just wait. He probably needed your quick couple dollars real quick. No disrespect. I mean that in a respectful way. You know how you on some old man. Somebody like, bro, woo. He's like, oh, I know I could make a quick 5 real quick. I had 5 just sitting around. He probably just needed it to take care of something real quick. You know what I mean? You don't like it, Nikki? He had the chance for the 5 the first time. Yeah, they booked it and they ain't showed. Real rap, they did. We did like a partial book. I contacted him. He said he was gonna contact back or woo, and it never went through, y'all. Real rap, I did my part. Real seriously, y'all, I did my part. I don't know. I include y'all in these situations. I could have just pressed the button and pulled up with him, But I felt like running it by y'all. Yeah, I felt like running it by y'all. I thought y'all should know. He said 1 hour. Really don't need to talk to him, but so long. Tap the like button, y'all. We about to turn up. I got something on the screen that's heavy. I'm letting a little bit of people get in here. And I got to do reading. A Gaither interview. I ain't gonna lie, Gaither interview worth about $5,000. She, yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. That's touchy. Her position in this trial is kind of important, bro. I'm gonna have to say, like, Mutung, luckily, he ain't involved in a lot going on with the overt acts in this trial. He ain't blamed in the Donovan Thomas situation. He lucky for that one. And what he did do, he actually pled out to. So to be honest, they lining his ass up. Yeah, they doing him dirty, to be honest, with that 30 pack on the back, y'all. Because he pled guilty to what he already did, y'all. He already pled out to that. And they gave them boys a whole bunch of suspended time. For real. Yeah, relaxing. I take that. Yeah, I mean, I ran it past y'all. He hit me this morning. I was surprised when I seen the text. I don't get that many text messages no more because I ain't got the studio open. So nobody ain't hitting me. So I'm like a ghost. But yeah, good morning. Salute to all y'all. I appreciate y'all pulling up too. Yeah. It's Coach posted today, man. Stop playing. Yo, and I got the force with me, man. Stop playing. Hey, yo, tell them to stop playing. I'm not playing. They playing. I'm telling you. Let's get to it, though. Tap the like button. Yeah. Just when you thought it was over. I ain't done yet. I ain't done yet. I got more. So let's get to this jailhouse snitch, the Justice Project, where so many people have been in Fulton County Blue telling they had to do the stats to check how many people was exonerated from jailhouse snitches. Sort of like Woody. So surely if Woody admits that I lied to him all the time, he's literally admitting to throwing guys away for the state. But the weird part about it is, the prosecution is doing it intentionally, y'all. They know that it's a thing. But Nisha, salute. Salute to all y'all for being here too on a Saturday, because y'all could be still asleep. Let's rock, though. Y'all must really be the early birders. So, testimony from in custody informants, often referred to as jailhouse snitches, has been widely used in the American criminal justice system. Witnesses with special knowledge of criminal activity enable police and prosecutors to apprehend and prosecute criminal suspects. Thus, utilizing cooperating witnesses in order to obtain evidence of criminal activity is an important tool. Nonetheless, the motive to fabricate testimony is inherent in a system in which snitches are often rewarded for their testimony. Jailhouse snitches, who often testify at pivotal moments in criminal prosecutions, have been shown to go to great lengths to deceive and misinform in the hopes of improving their current situations. With little or nothing to lose and everything to gain, cunning and unscrupulous jailhouse snitches invent narratives and crime details that mislead law enforcement officers and contribute to appalling miscarriages of justice. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Hey, yo, where Brian Steele and them at? Seriously, y'all. You can feel it? Like from that little piece I just read, you feel like we got something, don't you? Like, oh, this do fit this. Who feel like this fit? Who feel like this fit right here, though? Like, what I just off of that, you like, yeah, that is exactly what's going on right here. We literally watched it. Yo, not one person, though. Normally they use one. Come on, y'all. Where the action at? We ain't get 100 likes for 20 minutes. And guys is bringing up pertinent information. That's a ball buster. God. A 2005 report by the Center of Wrongful Convictions at Northwestern University's School of Law found that snitch-dependent prosecutions are a leading cause of wrongful convictions in capital cases. In fact, a survey of all cases involving individuals later exonerated by DNA testing showed that in over 15% of cases, a jailhouse snitch testified against the defendant. Bro, do y'all know what this means? Hold on, bro. Nah, bro. Yo, the lack of interest in this is greasing my ball bearings, bro. It's greasing my bearings, bro. Like, come on, bro. Tap the like. We need some activity. I know it's Saturday morning, it's 8:18. Maybe the people are a little bit late. But I feel like if I would have been playing the trial, people would have been communicating. And this is pertinent to the trial, like heavily, especially after we watched all that testimony of them dudes and interrogations. So I'm bugging that I ain't getting more activity in the chat. Maybe people still just groggy. Salute to the people that is active. I really appreciate you, but I'm expecting a little bit more flow. I ain't been, what is it? Entitled. No, I ain't entitled to get no action, but I ain't gonna lie. Thought this topic right here, you mean, would cause a little bit of more like, oh, that's right. Where's that at, y'all? Hold on. Everybody should have a light bulb. Like, that light bulb should have been like, bing, over your head. Like, yo, he's right. Look. Maybe it's going to take some time for it to settle. I don't see how. Yo, we talking about an ongoing problem before this situation, and this case is based upon a faulty problem in the justice system, heavily. We talking about goddamn 6 to 8 people in Fulton County Blue, bro. Everybody. What are we doing? Yo, this might be one of the worst cases of using goddamn, yo, they using 8 people. Let's count them, bro. I know I ain't crazy, bro. Bean, DK, goddamn, Tick, Woody, Lil D. We have 5 already, y'all. Archelli and Bennett, half a head, 7. Yeah, yo, they always in Fulton County Blue. Come on, y'all, give me the 8th. Give me the 8th, y'all. Come on, baby. Yo, we could hit 10. We got Obama coming. You see what I'm talking about? Yo, these cases is written off of one jailhouse snitch and people getting exonerated. Repeating the question in the chat ain't gonna make me answer it. It's gonna make me ignore it. Yeah. Tap the like button. Salute to everybody in here. Good morning. Mwah. I read it the first time, baby. I ain't one of them streamers. Sometimes I do miss it, but just because I ain't answer it, don't mean I ain't say it. You ain't gotta repeat yourself, baby. I just wasn't maybe ready to jump to that. I don't just sometimes I can't just answer stuff, you feel me, without really going down that, I ain't gonna give you a half-ass answer. And I don't know that much about that. I'm gonna keep it real. Yeah. Amy. No, I'll be reading. I got you. I ain't like the other people. I try to really engage like you talking to me. So unless I'm looking at another screen, I'm like addicted to making sure I see the chat. It don't go that fast, so technically you can watch it. But so let's rock. I got you though. Ask me in a minute. Ask me on the back end of on the show once we go through this and get a little bit of rhythm going, because this topic right here is important for me, Amy. I don't want, it's easy for me to get off subject. So if I go down your lane, I might not put as much effort into this real quick. So, and this is actually a whole damn PDF right here. And I'm not expecting to try to read through it all. But reading that initial paragraph or whatever that was I read, it kind of spells out what we watched. Jailhouse informants, jailhouse snitches being used, which is Fulton County Blue, which is literally Woody's interrogations, y'all. Boy wasn't even talking that heavy when he wasn't handcuffed. Then once they handcuffed him, Holmes got loose. Remember? Yeah, FCB. So let's keep it going. A 2005 report by the Center of Wrongful Convictions at Northwestern University School of Law found that snitch-dependent prosecutions are a leading cause of wrongful convictions in capital cases. In fact, a survey of all cases involving individuals later exonerated by DNA testing showed that in over 15% of cases, a jailhouse snitch testified against the defendant. The problems that arise when prosecutions rely on cooperating witnesses vary with the type of benefit conferred upon a witness in exchange for his or her testimony. Compensation of jailhouse snitches who provide incriminating testimony against the suspect, frequently one with whom they share a jail or prison cell, often takes the form of a favorable plea to a lesser charge or a reduction in sentence. Other types of criminal witnesses, such as accomplice witnesses and out-of-custody informants, can be compensated by the state either through immunity from prosecution or reduced charges. Because jailhouse snitches are so desperate to attain sentence reduction, snitch testimony is widely regarded as the least reliable testimony encountered in the criminal justice system. What y'all think, y'all? If all the witnesses in this case right here are jailhouse informants, do we have what we need to get these guys out of here? Can we make the jury understand that these dudes were just in trouble and tried to save themselves because the state was actually looking to actually lock up a young thug? They did multiple college studies on it, Mike Dick. And when I call you Mike Dick, I'm calling you Mike Dick like the great Mike Dicker. 1985 Bears. Yeah. In the face of serious concerns about the inherent unreliability of jailhouse snitches and the miscarriages of justice they cause, there are measures that states can implement to help ensure that the use of cooperating witness testimony does not undermine fairness and accuracy in criminal trials. pragmatic changes requiring corroboration of the facts to which an informant testifies, pretrial disclosures, reliability hearings, and special jury instructions raise the evidentiary threshold and improve the quality of evidence presented at criminal trial. Meaning, all these witnesses should have been thrown out before we got to trial, y'all. But for some reason, they made it. None of them credible, y'all. Clearly. Hence, changing and altering testimonies and people actually getting in court and saying, yeah, I lied to the police, as you should. All of them. Think about that, bro. That means this trial shouldn't even be going. I promise. Do you just see that? It say, yo, the states can practice things. Look, pragmatic changes requiring corroboration of the facts to which an informant testifies, pretrial disclosures, reliability hearings, and special jury instructions raise the evidentiary threshold and improve the quality of evidence. Georgia didn't do this. They let it through, knowing these boys was liars. They knew that. So they basically threw their own case, y'all, bringing a whole bunch of witnesses, yo, that's not good faith, and the law already argued in tons of cases, mega research, that using witnesses that are currently facing charges or in trouble that are looking for leniency is not a good way to go if you're trying to build a case. Straight up. It's proven, y'all, already, like hard stamped. Ain't no mistake. It's known. It's known, y'all. It's so known, I know about the problem, but I ain't new to the extent. But I ask y'all this. What's up with them YouTube lawyers? Why they don't be talking like, yo, listen. What's up with these people, bro? I don't see them busting this out off top. I ain't see them go through the witness list and sure enough bring up this argument off break. Soon as they looked at the RICO and seen that it was a whole bunch of so-called informants that was locked up. Why wasn't this a thing being promoted by all of them in the beginning of the trial? Bro, this case trash. They using a whole bunch of jailhouse snitches, and the concept with jailhouse snitches is it's not relevant. It can't work, and especially not on this scale. It's actually a miscarriage of justice just even bringing the scale of trial to the cameras with using all jailhouse snitches, y'all. I promise. I promise. Yo, judges, it's some judges out here got bad taste in their mouth about this trial. Put it like that. This shouldn't even made it to the courtroom. That's how tainted it is. I promise you, y'all. We talking all jailhouse informants looking for a way out. No regular civilian telling. The regular civilians is telling on people that's not at the top. They need someone to tell on somebody at the top to complete the RICO. They already locked up everybody else for the overt acts separately inside for the crime they did themselves. Locking these dudes up as a gang, you got to prove that Thug orchestrated it. But if you got all jailhouse snitches and you wanted Thug in the first place, of course they would give you information that appeared to make Thug guilty. But the weird part about it is they can't place that boy nowhere, or nobody don't got no audio from Yost telling them to do something, even though they got wiretaps and everybody then basically gave them their phones. They don't have that. They don't have a text message where he's telling someone, yo, go do that. Go do that. They ain't got no video footage of that boy transferring no money like King Von. They ain't got furtherance. They don't even know what his title in the gang is. He OG slime god. What is he to these guys? And then once you establish what position he is, you got to tell me who number 2 and who number 3 and who number 4 and how they got their spot. They ain't did none of that. Nah, you think I ain't been paying attention? So you mean to tell me they gonna stack up all these goddamn jailhouse snitches and they ain't even got the pertinent information to really prove that this boy even hands-on at all? Hey, yo, how many dudes could be at the top of a gang and they never was hands-on? So you smoke dicks and the dudes respect you. Hey, yo, remember that time they call that boy Rapper Boy? It is what it is. Salute for that $2, man. That super chat, I appreciate that. Straight up. you definitely put me in the game. If I could get the two from everybody, we'd really be shaking. Golly. The guy they claimed was second in command wasn't even from Cleveland. Bro, nobody is from Cleveland. Nobody from Cleveland. Jeremy Hall, salute. I appreciate that, Jeremy. All right, check this out, y'all. Out of the 6 people in the courtroom, who from Cleveland? First off, Thug ain't from Cleveland. He wasn't raised on Cleveland. Now, technically, I'm not talking about him. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt that he is from Cleveland. But, bro, so all right, let's give Thug the benefit. He is from Cleveland. Boom. The other dude's really not from Cleveland. Hold up. Quay over there to the left with Silver Fox. He from Jonesboro South. I think he said. Holmes from Jonesboro South. I think Holmes said that. But look, that don't mean he moved to Cleveland with everybody. You feel me? Like I don't know. I could have swore Holmes said he from Jonesboro South. I know Stillwell and them not from Cleveland. Lil Rod might be. Yak not. Stillwell not. I'm assuming Holmes in the back. Girl, you know it's true, not either. Relaxing Caribbean, salute, man. I appreciate that super chat, straight up. I really don't think it. Look, in this YSL case, it's not the bad policing. It's not the bad witnesses saying one thing in the interrogation interviews, then saying something they lied. It's not bad love and her. What? Hold on, Jermaine. What you mean it's not? Hold on. It's not. So so you being a little bit sarcastic, is it? Hold on. All right. So look, y'all, this thing right here, Cleveland Street, next street over, they all told on themselves? Not really, though. All right. We do got some examples where dudes told on themselves as well as others. Yeah. But in their defense, they talked about it. Yes. So allegedly, Demiki and Garland had told other Lil D that he ran a play. Ran in the play is, yo, I told the police your name and such and such. Yo, they treating the police like you do with your girl. You know how dudes would do with their girl and try to get their homeboy to team up with them. So it's like, yo, if my girl asked you, yo, we was over such and such type shit. Yeah, that dumbass play niggas be doing. He literally said that. Now, that's 2 people said that. Somebody else said they did that too. I think somebody got mad because somebody wanted them to run a play and they wasn't with it because it was going to put them in a jam. So they was doing this, y'all. They was doing this. They called it running a play, which is crazy that they called it that. I'm going to keep it real. That ain't no damn play. that needed a whole new name. That ain't no play right there. Yeah, Lil D, he ain't want to run the play with Woody, right? Lil D ain't want to run the Woody play, but the other Lil D had to run the play with Lil D. But remember I said, yo, they told on each other. And Lil D tried to get Moon Chunk out the jam. Lil D and both the Lil Ds told on each other. The one Lil D from Cleveland tried to get Moon Chunk out of it. Like, yo ain't had nothing to do with it. He thought he could save him. He couldn't, though. It's too late. They already put him in the car. You remember? He said he learned then. He thought he could claim it. Yeah, me and other Lil D was shooting, but yo ain't know we was ready to do that. Thought they could save his old ass. Old ass got clink. That was 55th though, yo. I'm gonna keep it real. Trying to save somebody that's dead, taking the rap and saying, nah, Holmes ain't even know. That's official. And I gotta defend Lil D. If he ain't telling to the other Lil D, the wilder Lil D, he told sick Lil D, yo, I already done talked to them peoples and told them woo, 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 woo. So when he gotta tell him. Duff, salute. I appreciate that. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't trying to defend him. Because I still would have been, I don't know how I'm gonna play this. My man called me and told me, yo, I already told him. Huh? I told him, whoa, whoa, whoa. Damn, bro. You actually told him I was that? Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I had to. Come on. What the fuck? I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy. Crazy. The whole case they told him something? Nah, not really, Jermaine. Not really. Yo, they playing high stakes, y'all. I'm gonna keep it real. They playing high stakes. They playing high stakes, whereas though you doing stuff and basically you know the law coming. They outsmarting them, to be honest. But on the strength of the police was trying to smash Thug, they was giving these boys a lot of leniency. So that's what we see. The reason why the snitching was it didn't actually work. Hold on. It didn't actually work. Dude still went to jail. Y'all do know Lil D and Woody is pissed at APD for still going to jail. Yeah, them boys is pissed about having to tell and still going to jail. Y'all ain't peeped that? Hell yeah. Them boys pissed about that. They lives is ruined. For real, to be honest. They got set up. So, I mean, Gaither, Thorpe, and Dennis used Quindarius Zachary and Woody. Lack of... I'm going to say these boys, if we get these boys a test, some type of... Let's say this. These boys that had some low-ass SAT scores. Is that safe to say? One's in the chat if it's safe to say that Quindarius Zachary and Kenneth Copeland will have some low-ass SAT scores. Straight up. I think that's a better way to put it. I think I like that one that way. I don't want to accuse these boys of having, I don't like the way that most people would say this type of stuff. So I'm going to say it like that. Real rap. And I feel like these police knew they could take advantage of that. All right, like imagine kids that should have adults with them in the interrogation room, but they just older than they over 18. No, put it like this, y'all. Young adults that's over 18, that's from other communities, they parents still will be around. Yeah, if you look, in certain circumstances, bro, you still getting taken advantage of as a younger person, regardless if you over 18. You still green. You don't know about these situations. I'm not defending them either, bro, because my theory is once you jump off the porch, bro, it's your responsibility to be privy to what's going on. Or else, you feel me? Ain't nobody going to, like, it ain't but so much everybody could tell you. You out here, you feel me? So you got to kind of keep your head down a little bit. So when people get themselves involved in these type of situations, they thought shit was sweet out there. I don't got no remorse for no young boys out there playing with no iron. Nah, bro, you thought it was sweet. You knew what come with that. So ain't no defending these boys like that. Like, are they angels type stuff? Or they wasn't doing? Nah. I ain't gonna do that. Is these boys the most violent? Hell no. Hell no. Mm-mm. They, mm-mm. They not even aggressors. Ain't no aggressors in this trial, y'all. I'm telling you, somebody had 4 bodies. It's too easy. We just smoked 4 of them F gang dudes. 9 years, man. I don't like low IQ, Nikki. If IQ ain't a proper test, let me say that. It's not a proper test, and it's been weaponized against black people. So I don't like the IQ test. So I don't like the low IQ, high IQ. Yeah. They reading and comprehension skills. Yeah, Amy said it. They comprehension low. Which I believe is on purpose. I don't think I think our comprehension is turned off in society. I think things like ADHD is weaponizing against black people for real. Stuff like that. Like I think they blame kids for being overactive when in reality I think that's an actual positive. Real rap. But look, let's get back. We got 100 likes. I appreciate it too. We got 100 likes before an hour. That's tight on a Saturday. So look, the whole point of this stream is Fulton County Blue. Jailhouse snitch convictions and the idea that already surrounded it before this, that it's no good. And that's all we have in this YSL case. Everybody that's actually been brought up as a witness to testify towards overt acts that would incriminate Young Thug has been in Fulton County Blue. And they still ain't even incriminate Thug, y'all. They still didn't. They're incriminating people around them, and they want that to extend to Young Thug so we can put him away for, 20 years? If Stillwell facing life and Thug at the top, what he face? Yo, so Moon Tongue hit me again just now. I'm going to hit him back. I'm going to hit Moon Tongue back. I'm going to bargain with him, y'all. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to tell him, yo, listen, I do the hour. We going to have to bust down, though, because I ain't Vlad. So I can't milk an hour worth of content with you to make the money back. It ain't like it's going to put me in the mix and I'm going to make a whole bunch of bread. Now, to be honest, I got to make more than one video to get that, to make $500, to be honest. And I don't even be busting clips down like that. Straight like that. So what y'all want to do? Y'all want roll? Y'all want roll? His 15 minutes dwindled? Nah, we gotta give him some respect because he didn't abuse the 15 minutes. Yeah. I give him what? I get that boy a belt. That boy deserve a belt for not running with that being a coon right after what he did. That boy deserves some respect, to be honest, because he could have exploited it, start acting out, jumping out the window, getting all, you know what I mean? I ain't see nothing. I ain't look either. I'm gonna keep it real, I ain't look. Tell him his value went down. Well, the 500 was kind of high in the first place. on the strength of for my channel. It's really context and what the channel could do. He worth, I mean, shit, that boy worth about goddamn $10,000 to Vlad. 20. To be honest, he's shorting himself. He going for a low market. Seriously. Don't sleep on it. Shit, in context, that trial hot. So anybody got on that stand got some value on the strength of, I ain't no jerk. If I do a live interview, it will go viral. You think so? He going to jail messing with Vlad? Nah, he need me. He need me. Not like, I don't mean that in like a clout chasing type of way, but he needs somebody that can sit there and be like, no. No, not that. No. Just, you feel me? Nope. I'll get his ass good. I'll catch all them hot ass questions. Whoa. Strike. 1 hour, we need the right combo pack of questions. All right, what y'all want to know? Y'all tell me what y'all want to know from him before let's see if we get there. Start from the beginning. What? That's rough. Stay away from Vlad? No. Get your money. Bro, if you can't go to Vlad and get your money without saying something incriminating, bro, you ain't right. Straight up, bro. If you cannot go to Vlad and you should trip off his questions. Real rap, bro. Like, come on, bro. This is not that hard, bro. This ain't hard, bro. This like talking to somebody that's not from where you from, right? And once they cross into certain stuff, it's funny. Yo, that's none of your damn business. But we in an interview where you paying me, so I just laugh about it. Yeah. So like, yo, if you can't get your money, you signed up for the wrong shit. Man, I walk up in that Vlad interview, man, I'm getting my money, man. Yeah, that boy ain't tricking me into saying nothing. That boy ain't tricking me into saying nothing. I'm ready to go get my bread, man. Watch this. Man, yeah, Vlad, what's up, man? I've been watching you for years, man. What's up, man? It's funny, man. They say you like a police, man. And for real, where I'm from, man, we don't rock with 12, bro. But you funny to the motherfucker. Man, listen, right? Hey, Vlad, you ain't got that wire on, do you? Hey, Vlad, why you ain't in here right now? Where the hell is you really at? Look, I'll fuck his ass. I'll fuck him up. Hell yeah. Look, I started the interview off. Damn, Vlad, why you ain't in here, though? Hey, Vlad, yo, I thought this whole time you was going to be in here with me, bro. Look, hey, Vlad, we ain't going to do none of that 12 shit today, is we? Hey, Vlad, look, I'm starting the interview off trolling. Listen, as soon as I pull up, hey, Vlad, yo, you want to know what's crazy, bro? I wasn't even ready to come do this shit, bro. My people was talking about, yo, don't do that Vlad shit. He 12. For real, bro, I was vouching for you. All my people's back home. Where I'm from Baltimore. Everybody think you 12, bro, in Baltimore. Out of... Like, yo, I was taking up for you, bro. Because I remember you used to have, like, I remember when you first got Boosie. I remember when you got smacked by Rick Ross and them, right? Remember that shit? Say less. Now, what you wanted to ask me? Remember you got all your money from that time you sued Rick Ross? Hell yeah, I still was tripping. Me and my people was looking at that shit the other day. Hell yeah, that shit was crazy. You came up, I ain't gonna lie. Hell yeah. The slap heard round the world. You came up, cuz. I'm glad to see you now. Look at you, Fendi. What? What's that? What you wearing? You wearing all types of shit now. Gucci polos, Fendi. I see your shades. You getting hair plugs. Yeah, all from getting slapped by Rick Ross and them. And the weird part is, we was clowning you because you got slapped by a police nigga. So this was a 12-on-12 crime. This shit crazy. So that's what we was talking about back in Baltimore. You feel me? Before I came up here, niggas like, yeah, hell yeah. You know he like 12. He got smacked by another nigga that's like 12 for exposing that nigga was 12. Shit crazy. It's like a 12 triangle, like a three-peat or some shit going on. Like some type of weird like the Bermuda Triangle of police shit. Like you, Rick Ross, him slapping you, and it's just this weird ass thing going on, y'all. Straight up, yo, you did that for the culture, bro. So what's up? What type of police shit you want today? Man, 312s equal 36, man. That's a whole bird. Straight like that. Straight up, 312. Not 112, 312, man. Fuck that. Straight up. Nah, yo, it's easy. It's like you could really troll the shit out of Vlad, y'all. Like he gave us too much. He had to have clipped that shit out of them interviews. Somebody had to troll them. Somebody had to give him the blues, y'all. Like a soft version, though. Like a polite, in-conversation version of, did he just slide Vlad? Yeah. Like guys do little ones, but he must edit the good ones out, y'all. He must edit the good ones out. Because I know some dudes that slid him right in the middle of conversation. It's too easy. Pull up like, yeah, Vlad, we seen you. Hell yeah, you get money now. We seen you with them little ass designer polos on. You be trying to wear and shit, looking stupid. Nigga, you Russian or something. Fuck, you try to act like you urban, bitch. Straight up. But, yeah, y'all. So look, y'all. I ain't even gonna work this live stream by doing all this reading. Just know this. I got a whole bunch of shit. I got a whole bunch of shit. All right. All right. I got some case. I got a case. Jailhouse snitch admits that he just said whatever. Check this out. Oh, you thought I ain't had no case law? I got case law to support my what? 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 At the conclusion of a jury trial in the Circuit Court for Baltimore City, Glenn Banks, appellant, was convicted of 3 charges arising out of the November 4th, 2015, blaming death of Darrell Whitehead. Prior to trial, Banks filed a motion to suppress the identification of himself as the shooter, which had been made by Robert Butler after viewing a photographic array. Appellant also filed a motion to exclude the identification testimony from Detective Sean Suter, who recognized Banks in a criminal scene surveillance video. All right, check this out, y'all. On the afternoon of November 4th, 2015, Darrell Whitehead was shot to death in front of an Ann's Food Market in the 2200 block of Fulton Avenue in Baltimore City. Detectives from the Baltimore Police Homicide Unit began an investigation led by Detective Raymond Yost. Upon learning that Whitehead had been shot once before and had just been released from prison the day before his murder. Whoa. 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 Now that's action. Y'all heard that? You heard that? Did you hear that? 2015 was a heavy crime year because that's the year that they wanted us to act as. The Baltimore riots happened that year? I don't know. Don't quote me. What's that, Freddie Gray? So 2012, when Chief Keef came, we also got the Trayvon Martin situation, and you know what happened after that. A slew of police on black people killings that turned into riots, and then it all boiled up into George Floyd, and then we got, let me relax. Detective Yost checked whether Whitehead had been involved in any prior crimes of violence in the area. Detective Yost learned that Whitehead had been a suspect in the 2012 murder of Guy Randall. Other information received by detectives led them to begin looking at Banks and two of his associates, Antoine Figueroa and Julio Delgado, as possible suspects. Figueroa, who was the late Guy Randall's nephew. On the morning of November 5th, 2015, Robert Butler was arrested for selling heroin not far from the scene of Whitehead's murder. Butler was taken to homicide unit to be interviewed. Butler confirmed that he had been present on the 2200 block of Fulton Avenue on November 4th when Whitehead was shot. Over a period of 4.5 hours, yes, 4.5 hours, he was shown 3 separate photos arrays. I don't know why it took 4.5 hours to show him 3 separate photo arrays, but upon viewing the first array, he did not identify anyone. When Butler viewed the second array, he identified Figueroa and someone who had been present at the time of the shooting. Upon viewing the third array, Butler identified Banks as the shooter. Detectives were able to obtain surveillance video from the interior of Ann's Food Market on November 10th. Detective Yost was viewing the video on his computer monitor at his desk when Detective Sean Suter, who had recently started working in the homicide unit after a decade working as a narcotics detective in the vicinity of Whitehead's murder, happened by and remarked to Detective Yost that he recognized the man seen in the video holding a gun in the doorway of Ann's Food Market just prior to the shooting. Detective Suter said, "Hey, that's Glenn Banks." Detective Suter was sure of his identification based on the fact that for over 10 years, he saw Appellant almost every day and knew him very well. On November 13th, police arrested Banks and searched his residence pursuant to a search warrant. From an upstairs bedroom, police recovered a Lacoste polo shirt matching the one worn in the surveillance video by the armed man in the doorway of the Ann's Food Market. Police also found a copy of an obituary for Guy Randall, who had been murdered in 2012 in the 2200 block of North Fulton Avenue, the same location where Whitehead was murdered. Ugh. Y'all keeping up? Y'all keeping up with this? A grand jury indicted Banks on charges of first-degree murder, use of a firearm in a crime of violence, and possession of a firearm by a prohibited person. Prior to trial, Banks filed a motion to suppress the identification made by Butler, and a motion in the mean to exclude Detective Suter's identification of Banks as the man in the surveillance video. Both motions were heard and denied on October 14, 2016. At the conclusion of a 5-day jury trial, Banks was acquitted of first-degree murder, but convicted of second-degree murder and the 2 gun charges. He was sentenced to a total of 60 years. Tap the like button once. All right. So, boom. Check this out, y'all. So, he filed appeals. So, let me skip. Ho. In this case, Butler argued that Butler's identification was unduly suggestive because of the circumstances leading up to the viewing of the photo array. Butler had used heroin the morning he was arrested and taken to the homicide unit to view the arrays. Butler testified that he was starting to be ill from withdrawal on the way to the homicide unit, and he told detectives he felt bad. He testified that upon his arrival at the unit, he was placed in a cell, although he was not handcuffed, and was later moved to an interview room. He was given a bottle of water and was taken to the bathroom. Yeah, you know the bathroom. He was interviewed by plainclothes detectives about the fatal shooting the previous day. At the suppression hearing, Butler professed a lack of memory about many of the questions he was asked on November 5th because, he said, he felt so sick. But he nevertheless provided useful information about the homicide. On direct examination by defense counsel, Butler gave the following testimony. You ready? Tap the like button. Salute to everybody in here. Did you provide a statement about that homicide? I basically told them that I was out there. They asked me. They said somebody said that they seen me out there. I said, yeah, I was out there, you know. That's about the gist of it. I can't really say exactly what happened because I was doing what I was doing at the time, you know, so I can't really say exactly what the questions was they asked. When you say doing what you were doing, You were looking to score, right? I was selling. And so you could use? I was selling to support my habit. Okay. Did you witness a homicide? It was a shooting. I didn't actually, wasn't right there when it happened, but it was a bunch of people out there when the shooting, you heard? I don't know exactly, everybody was there out there. They heard the shots just as well, but I wasn't right up on it, right there to see it exactly. Did you see the person who got shot? Do you know who that was? No. Did you see the person that actually gets shot? We didn't actually see because, like I said, it was so much going on when the shots rang out. We didn't actually know what happened. We know to run. When you out there, you selling drugs, you know to run when you hear gunshots. Butler acknowledged that detectives showed him 3 arrays of 6 photos each and asked him to identify anyone that he recognized. He said, yeah, they asked me about anybody that I seen before. Yeah. Defense counsel. Do you remember if they were asking you to identify one person or more than one person? Basically, identify anybody that I have seen. Do I have seen any of these people before? Do you remember? Go ahead. And I was like, it's plenty. The people that they showed me, I was people that I knew. Of course I seen them before, And the people that they showed you that you knew, you're saying you identified them because you saw them before? Right. Referring to Banks, who was seated at the counsel table, defense counsel asked Butler if he knew him. Do you know this gentleman sitting here at the trial table? I don't know him personally, but I've seen him around the neighborhood before. And about how many times would you say you've seen him? Not very many, I never took count. Okay. To be honest, we not friends, It's just passing by each other. That's about it. Do you know his name? No. Do you know a nickname or anything like that? No. And when you say that you've seen him around the neighborhood, what do you mean by the neighborhood? Right there at Fulton Avenue. When I be walking through there from time to time, I would see him. Mr. Butler, again, the day and time of the shooting that happened, do you have a specific recollection of seeing this gentleman in an area? Not exactly. Not exactly. Is that what you said? Yes, not exactly. Okay, do you remember being shown his photo on the day that you were in that interview room? I remember him showing me a bunch of pictures. He showed me a bunch of pictures. Was there anything told to you before you were shown the pictures, if you remember? Is there anybody that you know? Just anyone that you know? You see before that you know? Okay. Pay attention, y'all. Tap the like button. Sir, I'm going to show you what's marked Defense Exhibit number 1 for the purposes of this motion. And I know you don't have your glasses, but do you recognize this form at all? Pay attention, y'all. I signed a couple different papers. I don't know exactly what it is. Yo, ones if you paying attention. I need some ones, man. Because I don't know if y'all see what's going on. Yeah, man, I need some ones, man. Y'all see what's going on? You see what's going on? Holmes a whole dope fiend, y'all. This a real live dope fiend right here. That they locked up the next day because he's a hitter. See, my city, heroin shops, you use hitters. So he was a hitter. You get high, and you know what I mean? So, woo. He running, he hitting the sales, right? So look, he gets chipped off for hitting the sales. The police could chip these people off every damn day. The dope shop open every day. You know what I mean? So you could basically catch a hitter. You feel me? That's why the narcotic police knew the drug dealer. He said he see him every day. What I just tell you? But the way the dope shop's set up, the person running the shop don't got no work on him. So he run the shop, but technically it's just his area. The way the dope shop's set up, it's kind of to where as though you can lock him up, but you ain't really stopping it. You feel me? You basically could just interrupt it, but it's going to keep flowing. Like the Fed's going to have to stop it. For real, to be honest. So this a dope thing that gets chipped off with a little bit of pack, which ain't even that heavy. but they want him to tell about a homicide. He dope sick. Yes, you see that? This the next day. They come spin around, get the dope fiend. Yo, you was right there. They know what time it is. So now they basically got him uncuffed. You pay attention. They put him in the cell uncuffed, then took him to an interrogation room. He a dope fiend. He tell him off top, man, I'm sick. All right, so look. They got him to sign some papers, y'all. Look, I signed a couple different papers. I don't know exactly what it is. All right, pay attention. Do you see some initials on the bottom of that? Uh-huh. Are those yours? Uh-huh. While admitting that the initials on the arrays were his, as was the writing identifying Banks as the shooter, Butler explained, I probably wrote anything. I was sick. I just wanted to get out of there. There you go, y'all. There you go. There you go, y'all. That's the same thing. You put somebody in jail and they just want to get out of there, regardless of what it is. This equivalent to Quindaria Zachary being sick. Come on, man. This equivalent to DK being scared because they false flagging. This equivalent to Woody being scared because he done stole stuff from the wrong people and he green lighted. Man, never mind. I guess I'm just talking. I thought this was going to be more exciting to the people, y'all. My bad. In the presence of Banks at the suppression hearing, Butler refused to confirm the identification he had made the day after the shooting and testified as follows. This Baltimore, though. So how could I search something and find this going on in my city? I mean, I knew it was, but I'm saying, like, literally on paper, a dope fiend. Like, first off, niggas won't trust dope fiends in regular society. Real rap, just right on the edge of, bro, you on the edge of, bro. I can't expect you to be a stand-up citizen. You play with you play with the dope. Real rap. So look, this is the law using a dope fiend for a conviction. That's admittedly sick, and he admitting that he just signed the paperwork because that's what they wanted. Eventually, y'all, he gonna say, all right, he's gonna actually state in this thing, I'm gonna summarize it. He's gonna say, I did what they wanted me to do. I just nipped it. I did exactly what they wanted me to do. Didn't they say that in the YSL trial? How many people then testified or, say they spoke with the police and basically said they said what the police wanted them to say? He says that in court, y'all, in this testimony right here, just to let y'all know. So I found proof in another place of the same thing. Now, look, this is what I'm asking y'all. Why these other lawyer YouTubers and all these people not going and exploiting stuff like this and showing it? Like, yo, like really, bro. We talking about exonerations past 10% based on jailhouse snitching. So you mean to tell me this information just felonious? Nah, it's not. I found I got more, y'all. I got more. If you notice, I'm skimming through this information. Like, I'm not reading it all. It's heavy. It's heavy, y'all. Look, this is actually a case right here in Baltimore City where a dope fiend basically is used as a witness in a homicide. Dude got 60 years. 60. A created jailhouse snitch, though. Hold up. They went and got Holmes out the street, turned him to a rat. The next day, man, this the content I'd rather make, bro. I would like to see the chat light up on fire about this type content. The shenanigans in the courtroom is one thing, but I ain't even gonna lie. Maybe I don't make it entertaining enough. This ain't that deep, Tony. I'm glad I ain't make no in-depth video about it, because I was gonna go in. I'd have been let down that nobody ain't respond, because I felt like it had so much value. I got to keep in mind, I'm looking for majority if I want some numbers. I don't know what the fuck I be thinking. I'm thinking like, bingo, damn, here we go. We got some heat. This shit is damaging to what we've been watching. Out the box, this is the box. This the type where we ain't going to no aliens or we ain't going to nothing, secret. Like, ain't like I'm using, some type of, I found this law, that's, yeah, I mean, the more science niggas be doing. Like, ain't like I'm getting into nothing slick. I mean, this, I'ma just say I picked the wrong time. Salute to y'all that's saying it. I ain't gonna let it sour the vibes. I'm just not gonna keep going into reading a whole bunch of it. I guess y'all get it. I told y'all the good part. He goes on to literally say, I said what they wanted me to say. That's, bro. Look, I probably wrote anything. I was sick. I just wanted to get out of there. And what is it? What's written there? Say he's the shooter. And who's picked? Do you recognize the picture in there? Who that is? I don't know who that is. Look, y'all. Yo, that boy signed a picture of who smoked somebody. When they ask him back, yo, you signed that? He said, yeah. You wrote that he the shooter. Who's picked? Do you recognize the picture in that? Who that is? I don't know who that is. Yo, boy say, I don't know who that is. Like I say, I at the time, I was so messed up, I couldn't really tell you exactly what went on in there. Yo, this got somebody 60 years, bro. So you have no idea why you wrote that on there? I wrote the court. That's not what the witness said. The witness said he just wrote because he was sick and wanted to get out of there. Right. Do you remember why did you write this? Why did you write those words on there? From what they were saying to me, apparently, this is reason that I wrote what I had wrote on there. I was told by one of the officers that was in there, apparently, that this is what they wanted. I gave them what they wanted. Yeah. 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 Got him. Got him. Houston, We got a problem.
E-Band Films. Early birds and all-nighters.
Hey, where the posted nigga at right now?
What's going on with Posted?
Hold on, posted came up.
I ever see E-Band, I'm gonna break that nigga face.
E-Band Films.
Yeah, I can't give posted back to late night. That ain't happening. No, 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 no.
Bro. Yeah. So you were told by one of the officers in there that they wanted you to identify the gentleman depicted in picture number 4? Whatever they write. What? What? And that they told you to write, he's the shooter. I wrote whatever they wanted. That's what I remember that was on there. What? Well, how did you know what you wrote was what they wanted? That was what I was told. When did they tell you that? I don't know exactly when, but this is what happened on that date. That's it. I don't know exactly what time of day it was in that. All I know is I wanted to get out of there because I was sick and I needed to get well. And it wasn't nobody trying to help me get out of there, so I did what I had to do to get out of there. Did they promise you that they can get you out of there if you wrote that? More or less? When they were telling you that, once we done, you can get out of there. Okay. And did they tell you those words when you were in that room or somewhere else? Probably more than likely in the room, I believe. And was it more than one of the officers that told you that? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was more than one in there at that time or what. But I know it was different officers in there at different times. Bro. Butler's November 5th interview had been videotaped and the state played portions of it on cross-examination. The video recorded showed a police officer explaining to Butler the nature of photographic array and advising him the person who committed this crime may or may not be in the set of photographs you are about to view. The video recording also showed Butler picking out Banks' photo and saying he was the shooter. The hearing transcript reflects the following statements recorded during. The shooter, that's the shooter. Okay, do you know that person? Do you know their name or anything like that? No. Can you open that back up for me, sir? All right. In your own words, can you just write it on here who that person is or what you saw him do? Sir, can you sign your name and then put the date and time? The time is 3:35 p.m. So this is the person you saw shoot somebody. Where did that happen? So I ain't gonna stress y'all with reading all of that. You see what happened? You see what happened? All right. The National Registry of Exonerations has added a code that identifies cases in which evidence against the exoneree included testimony by a jailhouse informant, a witness who was in custody with the exonerated defendant and who testified that the defendant confessed to him. Jailhouse snitch testimony, as it is commonly known, is notoriously unreliable because the incarcerated witnesses are strongly motivated to say what the prosecution wants, usually because they get substantial reductions in their own sentence in return. This problem has been in the news lately. Cameron Todd Willingham was executed for murder by arson in Texas in 2004 based on forensic evidence that was later discredited in testimony from a jailhouse informant. That informant recently came forward to say that his testimony was false and was procured by a secret deal with the prosecutor. Yes, that informant recently came forward to say that his testimony was false and was procured by a secret deal. Yes, I said a secret motherfucking deal with the prosecutor. And in Orange County, California, the district attorney is under fire because of an aggressive, illegal, and secret program of using jailhouse informants in murder prosecutions has come to light. Yeah. To find the jailhouse informant cases in the registry, go to the detail view under the Browse Cases tab. Place the cursor over the heading tags in the heading bar above this list of cases. Click on the down arrow that appears and choose JI, Jailhouse Informant, from the drop-down menu. Yep, we made a special motherfucking section for jailhouse informants. That's how many motherfucking exonerees is connected to jailhouse informants. Who the fucking thunk? Yeah, 8% of all exonerees in the registry were convicted in part by testimony from jailhouse informants. 119 out of 1,000 and 1,500, you know, all that shit, they are concentrated among the worst crimes. 102 out of 119 are murder cases, 15% of all murder exonerations compared to 2% of all other exonerations, 17 out of 900. Among murders, the more extreme the punishment, the more likely we are to see a jailhouse informant, ranging from 23% of exonerations with death sentences. Yeah, you heard it. To 10% of murder cases in which the defendant received a sentence less than life in prison. See Table 1. This pattern makes sense. There is more at stake in prosecutions for murder than for lesser crimes, and more yet among the minority of highly aggravated murders that get sentences of life without parole or death. So the authorities appear to be more willing to cut deals or do other favors for prisoners in return for testimony, which can easily lead to perjury. Yep, I said easily, it can lead to perjury. There is one noteworthy pattern among the few exonerations in which jailhouse informants help convict innocent defendants for lesser crimes than murder. They are more likely to testify in federal than in state cases. About 10% of federal exonerations in non-murder cases included jailhouse informant testimony, 8 out of 81, compared to 1% of non-murder exonerations in state courts, 9 out of 819. We can't generalize from this small number, especially since 4 of the 8 federal informant exonerations were in a single full defendant drug prosecution. But it suggests that trials for crimes other than murder are more likely to include jailhouse informants if they take place in federal court. Oh, shit. Jailhouse informants, also known as snitches, are incarcerated people who provide testimonial information to prosecutors in exchange for lenient treatment in their own cases. The use of compensated jailhouse informant testimony in criminal trials is deeply problematic and a contributing factor in many wrongful convictions over the past several decades. In this post, we'll cover the following key aspects of jailhouse informants. What is a jailhouse informant? Why informants lie? The risk of false testimony. Lack of oversight and transparency. The need for nationwide reform. What is a jailhouse informant? A jailhouse informant, or snitch, is someone who is currently incarcerated and offers to testify or provide information to police or prosecutors in exchange for benefits like reduced prison time, drop charges, money. 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 Or other special treatment. Informants may claim that the defendant confessed to them or revealed other incriminating details while they were in prison together pre-trial or after conviction. Or they might offer secondhand information about a crime gathered from other inmates. Prosecutors often rely heavily on jailhouse informant testimony to bolster shaky cases, especially high-profile murder and gang-related crimes. Shaky cases. Tap the like button if you like this type of content. Hit the Cash App. subscribe, be a member or something. You feel me? Because this is definitely off the beaten path. Yeah. 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 If you resonate, like if you feel some type of way right now, then it's meant for you. I ain't gonna lie. I feel some type of way when I get this type shit in comparison, right? Like I like this. Like to go along with what we've been watching. It's like, okay, yeah. Now you feel like you got something to, but hold on. Look at this. They on some bull. We got proof. They been, you mean? So listen, prosecutors often rely heavily on jailhouse informant testimony to bolster shaky cases, especially high-profile murders and gang-related crimes. However, ample evidence shows that informants have strong incentives to fabricate testimony that aligns with prosecutors' theories of guilt. Whoa. However, ample evidence shows that informants have strong incentives to fabricate testimony that aligns with prosecutors' theories of guilt. Their testimony is now considered one of the leading causes of wrongful convictions in the United States. Why informants lie? Jailhouse informants lie because they are incentivized to help prosecutors in exchange for personal benefits. The prospect of securing their own freedom is a powerful motivator to falsely implicate other prisoners. Informants typically receive substantial sentence reductions, dismissed charges, cash payments, or other significant benefits for their cooperation. In addition, the culture inside jails and prisons teaches inmates how the prosecutors and police leverage informant testimony to strengthen their cases. Veteran snitches, that's right, I said veteran snitches. Yes, I said veteran snitches, been in the league more than 10 years. Veteran snitches educate newcomers on gathering plausible information and fabricating believable confession stories. I can't make this up. Come on, bro. Chat should be active. Ambitious prisoners realize they can increase their value by eliciting incriminating statements from high-profile defendants. What? High profile? Like Thug? Ambitious prisoners realize they can increase their value by eliciting incriminating statements from high-profile defendants, or credibly testifying that the defendant admitted guilt. The implicit understanding is that such enterprising efforts will pay off down the road in the form of greater leniency benefits. Bro. The risk of false testimony. Unreliable jailhouse informant testimony has led to hundreds of wrongful convictions that have later been overturned by exonerating evidence like DNA testing. Legal experts estimate that 17% of DNA exonerations involve lying criminal informants. Yes, I said 17%. It's like you bought a new car. In many of these tragic cases, prosecutors withheld crucial facts from defense attorneys regarding the incentives provided to the informant witnesses. Some district attorney offices even deliberately avoided tracking benefits. Whoa. Who remember me telling y'all that they was giving them rats money under the table and they got in trouble? That's why on that joint when Holmes asked for the 20, they made a big fuss to put on the audio. Nah, we don't do it, man. We don't do it. Cap. You can see on the movies they be looking out for the rats. Niggas get a doorman goddamn $100 so he could put them on to some game. You feel me? Like there's nothing to grease somebody's palms for. You feel me? So they do right. This is America. So for them to try to make us believe they ain't getting no rat $20, shit. Gave his ass $100. Boy, stop being cheap. Go get me some info. Boy, treat yourself. And come back with some info. I got some more where that came from. What are you talking about? This is obvious. They poor. What the only thing motivate them? You could get people naked with money. People get naked for money. Man, what we doing? Some district attorney offices even deliberately avoided tracking benefits, meaning they could claim that they ain't pay him. But they did it, y'all, for him to tell. That's terrible. Other impeachment evidence, impeachment evidence that could undermine their informant's credibility on cross-examination. Ooh, it even speaks about impeachment evidence. Wow. Judges and juries could not accurately assess their truthfulness without fully disclosing the informant's backgrounds and their compensation in exchange for their testimony. Yet claims of jailhouse confessions can be compellingly believable, even when completely fabricated. Lack of oversight and transparency. Unlike many democratic countries, the United States has very few meaningful regulations to ensure the truthful and fair use of criminal informants, despite their central role in so many prosecutions. Wow. Unlike many democratic countries, the United States has very few meaningful regulations to ensure the truthful and fair use of criminal informants. They letting dudes get lined up by liars. Ain't no checks and balances. Ain't no checks and balances, y'all, on it. There's no rules. District attorney's office don't get penalized for using a snitch that's lying. There's no repercussions. So why wouldn't you do it? No rules, y'all. Law enforcement agencies enjoy broad discretion to trade leniency for suspect information without tracking systems monitoring the benefits provided or any independent oversight. Likewise, few courts hold pretrial reliability hearings to examine the credibility of potential jailhouse witnesses. This lack of national standards around procuring and presenting informant testimony means shocking numbers of factually innocent people have lost years of their lives based solely on unsupported and incentivized claims from known criminals. Wow, this is basically the YSL trial. This is crazy. True accountability for the government's prolific use of compensated informant witnesses is the only way to curb the trend of convictions predicated on self-serving fiction. Woo. The need for nationwide reform, the Innocence Project, and other justice reform groups have long called for common sense nationwide regulations, including pretrial reliability hearings to weigh the credibility of jailhouse informants, robust tracking systems detailing benefits conferred upon informants, full disclosure to defendants regarding informant incentives and background, clear jury instructions explaining the inherent unreliability of jailhouse witnesses, expert testimony on typical informant practices and jail culture. Yes, a few states have passed legislation mandating some of these integrity measures, but most still allow prosecutors to use compensated criminal informants unfettered by meaningful oversight. The human cost of this lack of accountability is unacceptable. Until binding standards govern informant recruitment and testimony is in every jurisdiction, innocent people will continue having their lives ruined based on nothing more than lies from incentivized snitches. The days of jailhouse informants operating in the shadows must end. Yeah. True justice depends on transparency regarding all compensated testimony. To get involved in this crucial reform movement, contact Innocent Projects to voice your opinion. That was pretty interesting. That was nice. What's up? Good morning. Salute to everybody in here. I appreciate y'all being here. I must have been cooking too heavy. I brought out goddamn Belgian waffles this morning. Everybody feeling what the fuck? Niggas don't like the Belgian waffles, huh? Y'all still here? Come on, man. What y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to stop? Y'all had enough? It's boring? All right, all right. All right, all right. All right. The question is, could this free Young Thug? Yo, this idea, you Google it and see how much information. Watch. This case might have been presented so they can actually attack this, y'all. Seriously. Because this might be one of the worst forms of jailhouse informants. Like, we talking, everybody is in Fulton County Blue that's allegedly a key witness. Anybody else is police that's just reading from police reports. You feel me? Anybody that's suspected, their whole case weighs on jailhouse informants, y'all. Seriously. And hearsay. We ain't talking direct testimony from jailhouse snitches where, they was there. No. We talking pillow talking telephone game jailhouse snitches. The real bad kind. I heard from a guy. Then I came up with it while I was locked up trying to get out. And I literally said that on camera. I just want to get out of jail. Yo, everybody that's a key witness said that. Seriously. Everybody. Do I got the Discord? All you gotta do is ask. You know how this go, man. Come on, play. You know how this go, man. Make sure you come in on the clear mic. 808, I don't know what your whatever headphone mic you be using is you need a new one, bro. I'll pay for it. Yeah, bro. I'll pay for you. Who in it? Somebody in the Discord. Who this? Mitski. What's up, Walt? Oh, you ain't talking. I got to meet you, bro. 808, I'm in here. So look, right. Yeah, man. So if you want to pull up, I'm in the Discord. Informant handling reform. I mean, they gave us the blueprint in that last joint. They told us what we need. What is it, an evidentiary hearing? What they say it's called? A hearing to evaluate the rats, like, and see how, do we even need to go forward with a trial? Because we could have nipped this whole trial if we'd have did that. Let's really evaluate what these, what these jailhouse rats is on.
Mute your mic, Miss.
I muted him. You can mute him, 808. If somebody ever talking, if they mic open and they can't hear you, you can click on them and mute them. I think.
I'm clear. Am I clear?
Yeah.
Oh, nah. You was asking, could this information, could this idea free Thug? I think this is the exact idea that's gonna free Thug. If they actually had credible witnesses, at least one, I feel like Thug would be a danger, but he's not because they haven't had one credible witness. Everybody that changed their stories up. Everybody then admitted they lied.
Facts. I agree with you on that. Zone 3, Craig, what up?
And then they done did so much telling and so much switching up on their story, just like they overtold. They really did successfully tell themselves out of a RICO.
Facts. I think so too. They twisted it so much, and because the police wasn't doing proper investigation, they couldn't manage the lies. So they went off track with them and got caught up in the sauce. And these boys wasn't doing enough dirt to catch them blatantly. So, like, that's where I start saying, yo, did they do it right? Real rap. I started saying this. I said, yo, essentially the police should have just kind of admitted, yo, either we don't got the proper evidence to really nail this. So that essentially means somebody did this in a way that either they lucked up or if they intended it to go this way. That spin, if you understood you could play with these law like this, if you did this intentionally, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. You are super dangerous.
From what we've been watching, I don't think it was. I think, well, after I heard Quindarius Zachary say it was a play between him and Yak, that's when I was like, all right.
Oh, he said him and Yak? You mean him and Lil D, right?
I thought he said him and I thought they was talking about him and what's the Yak real name again? Damn, I'll forget that. Whatever Yak real name is. I think
Kendricks.
Yeah, I could have sworn they said it was him and Kendricks that set up the play, but I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. There's a lot of little details in this case, but he admitted that it was a play between him and whoever he was whoever
it was Kendrick
was talking about.
No, he ran the play with Lil D too. Then everybody was running plays on the law, so he did it with Diamante Kendrick and the other Lil D, because he said that with Lil D too. Lil D hit him and already told him to play. So he did it. They was all doing it because Woody said it too.
Oh, okay, yeah. Woody did say it. Yeah, Woody did say it.
Well, yeah, what he say? They was hitting each other and telling them basically what they told the police. Like, so when they come get you, you say what I said. That's the play.
For some reason, it really stood out to me when Quindarius Zachary said it though, because Woody. I mean, you had already exposed how Woody was being used before he even came up and said anything. But when Quindarius Zachary said it, that's when it stood out. And I was like, yeah, they all really did plan on just telling on each other and hoping that the police would just giving them so much information and so much misinformation at the same time. Because some of the stuff they're saying was true and some of it was false. But you can't really decipher it if you're not doing a proper investigation.
Facts. Hold on. Without corroborating witnesses, technically they don't really have a case. So that's why they needed them boys to plea out. Yeah. Nobody wasn't coming to testify against them shooting up them houses. I don't think nobody was coming to testify, y'all. Now, he say they had witnesses. I don't think nobody was ready to come in and incriminate them, though, y'all. Seriously. I don't think so. But he did say they had their witnesses. At some point, Quindarius Zachary clarifies they had witnesses for that situation. I don't know who. All right, so look, by them running plays on the police, technically they did get their charges. What they doing is they kind of controlling the narrative. I wouldn't jump out there like that. I would have made them do their work. I'm not jumping out there to preemptively get involved with dealing with them. Nah, we going for the run. Yeah, we take care of it. Yeah, they gonna have to figure out first. They gotta find me, and they gotta figure out what happened. Like, nah, we ain't coming and telling them nothing. You know what I mean? Because I done seen people beat cases on the long game. They gave up. Yeah, they was investigating. They wanted to save it, but then it got to move on eventually. So is you gonna give them? Nah, we gonna let it play. We gonna let it play. Because there's some guys walking on the street because them people had to tap out on the investigation, straight like that. They was working, and then something came, and they stopped working on it. So, yeah, just know, it's some guys, In the grocery store at the Walmart, you right beside him. Yeah, yo got one. Hell yeah. They ain't finished the investigation. You mean? He got one. Mm-hmm. You can't even tell. Yeah, some of y'all son football coach got a body. Yeah, Google him. Guarantee y'all. I guarantee y'all there's someone in the chat right now that their son plays for a coach that got a body that he got away with because the investigation didn't keep going. I'm telling you, I'm dead serious. You might think I'm trolling right now. Nah. Mm-mm.
Hey, Post, do you think the state played themselves by trying to wait this long to build a RICO instead of acting on it early, like back in 2016 or 2015?
I think they was banking so much to go for the top. They thought some type of incriminating act was going to happen. So the whole play is, these boys is doing stuff. Just wait. You're going to get what you need to prove the RICO. So they just sat back and wait. But Thug and them knew. Thug and them knew. They got told that they're trying to build a RICO on you, bro. I'm telling y'all, Holmes got told early, 2015. I'm telling you. Well, the RICO is dated 2013, just to let y'all know. So I wouldn't doubt if Thug knew before Donovan Thomas. Yeah, just to let y'all know, the RICO is dated to 2013. Now, I think that date is when they initially started, which means it was in the system, which means anybody that worked there that's close to Thug, they going to tell them. Ain't no way. Everybody knew. It wasn't no secret, y'all. They got the shit wide open in the DA's office, literally. So, yeah, I mean, and it's their top case. And I believe it's one of the first RICOs they built once they got this setting right now. So I think it's been a big thing for them, y'all. Trying to make sure they got all the pieces to try to lock up a rapper that's in the gang. Now, I think it's got something to do with them not being able to lock up some other people. Yeah. So I think they wanted this show, though. Also, they wanted this show. They need their city to look like LA and New York, y'all. Seriously. They fighting.
See, yeah, that's the whole other side of it, the entertainment part and building the city.
Yeah, y'all. They going hard, too. They going to get Cop City. What we need to be worried about is what the fuck they try and bring after Cop City. Cop City coming. I've been warned y'all, like when you see something like that put up front, it could get took down, but just the mere fact that it already made it to being, yo, this is a thing they trying to do, and it looked like it's a tug of war. Nah, technically, when you see those things come up, it's going down. Like, I don't think it's no time that people actually stop something like that. I really don't. You can slow it down, and that's just false. It appears that you're slowing it down. No, that's them playing the little game with you like, oh, no, it eventually got voted at no event. You know what time it is. That shit was coming regardless if y'all voted it against it every time or not. You understand? So they slow work you. Like say, for instance, say your city against, the blue light cameras, right? So say at one point, right, our city was putting up the blue light cameras. They ain't get no fuss. All right. Nobody really cared a little bit, or if they did, it ain't make a lot of noise. They put them up. All right. Once they put them up, they got attacked a couple times again because they wasn't efficient. They pulled them down, put some more up. So ones that was slightly different, less intrusive. You understand what I'm saying? So technically, although there was a little tug of war with them being, putting police cameras all over the city, it went down. You see what I'm saying? Now other cities still on some, we don't want them. My city folded early. They ain't put up a big fight. No, other politicians put up an argument about how much money that was put into it and the lack of efficiency. But the people, nah. You feel me? Now listen, if you notice, I think it's interesting that the people that's talking about they don't want Cop City are linking it to militarization of the police. So, if you want to know what's really going down, yeah. Yo, what's up with that plan that Atlanta got and this corruption thing that just came out? Where the politicians is linked to taking money under the table so they can give out contracts, all of these types of plays, while they draw attention and blame all of the poor people for the problems in the city. But they need the problems in the city to actually help the things they got going on. So without crime, can you gentrify an area? You can't gentrify an area without crime. The property value would be still too high. Those people pay taxes over there. So you actually need it to be a drug-riddled area for you can gentrify. Okay? Okay. That's interesting. So everything go hand in hand. Everybody doing their job. Yo, I ask you this. Where the Williams family going to be at the end of it? You think they're going to be caught on the poor side?
Generational wealth.
Feel like it too. That's part of the trade. I mean, you don't want to be around the poor people all your life. So if you got the drive to make it out and they don't, what you supposed to do? Should you use them?
This is the alternative to playing the long game.
You should use. I mean, they gonna get used. They trying to use you. Should you use them? It's clear when you get in an up position that the people people you come across is trying to use you. They can't even tell. I ain't even gonna lie. Like people thinking that they genuinely interested in you, but it's evident to you because you was already available for them. But they ain't come till you got your clout. You get it? I swear to God, people we try to act like they genuine. Oh, yo, whoa, bro, all this type shit. Yo, you from where I'm from, or in my city. Like, so this what you doing right now? This display of passion for me, bro. Save it, save it. I was around before now. Real rap, y'all. Think about that. Like the more clout you get, you start getting people that already had access to you when you was shabby, that could have helped you shine yourself up. So you actually get offended at people that's, now when you go out of town, of course, they ain't have access to you. So you can't hold these people accountable for not showing you love before when you was dusty. Because you was a slick guy when you was dusty. That's how, if y'all know that, when you was broke, you felt like you just needed a chance. Yeah. So like when people start showing all this love or, you got new dudes coming around and all this type of shit, your mind state could easily go into, I'm going to use these motherfuckers like they using me. They only come around because they want, some clout. I'm going to keep it real. You could easily go into this mode because you could damn sure see that niggas just coming around for the party. Hell yeah. What? Hell yeah. I'm talking about mean drop-offs too. We talking about niggas getting clout because they got like a one-hit wonder, right? Mad people around them. They might go out, get somewhere because they shopping for a deal. Shit don't go like it was supposed to. Man, I done seen niggas come back home from California trips where they thought they was going to get a deal, and now they ain't got no fucking friends. Seriously. I done seen this type shit in real life where it's all a party, everybody on the boat. Shit go over California, shit sizzle out because, the deal ain't right. Homes come back home, home ain't got no friends. It's real life. Straight up, straight clout machine. So I'm saying this in reference to Young Thug actually saying, you know what? Since guys want to come around, I'm going to let them play themselves. Let them play themselves out.
Which had to been a play from somebody who already knew the game.
His father. Anybody
Yeah,
that been in the streets.
That's who I was implicating.
All right, so look, my mother gave me shark types of wisdom without the man attitude of, nah, take something then. They gonna try to take something from you. Take yours first. Straight up, she hit me with this shit like, man, them ain't your friends. When shit hit the fan, ain't none of them going, all of those type ones was basically make you more reserved. She ain't put me on attack mode, though. See, I think if you had a father or somebody from the street, he would have gave you that hold. Nah, fuck that. Niggas gonna try to take you off if you get to that bag. So make sure you got that iron. Don't even allow nobody to even think they could take something, because once it gets started, boy, you feel me? So it's like, you could make somebody that's like on some old, man, fuck that, capitalism. I ain't playing. I ain't letting you, get nothing. I'm not giving you the room to fuck up what I got going on. But if you want to play stupid, go ahead and play. I'm going to chess move you. Yeah. So, I told y'all at one point, Thug was smart. He picked up a couple guys that could be with him at certain points that'll make niggas just not press him. Straight up. All rappers do this shit. Birdman got niggas with him. You can see them clear. That's the only reason he got yo. Yo gonna crash. Yo gonna crash. It's a layer of defense. I told y'all, when you start doing something, these dudes gravitate towards you and whisper and tell you, if you need something done, just let me know. I ain't doing shit right now. I got nothing but time. And I dare nigga. I dare any nigga about anything. It's these guys, I'm telling y'all, bro. They walk around. They ain't got shit. They dare seriously. They already been groomed for this. Like, if somebody get out of pocket, that's what I'm for. That's what I do, bro. Like, just let me know. Or you could just have me around. You feel me? Because I really ain't doing shit. You feel me? I ain't busy. So just let me know anytime, bro. Like, straight up. Hit my jack. Whistle. You know what I mean? Tell my girl when you see it. Whatever you need, however you need to get it to me, let me know. And it's, no question. Like, we ain't even talking about no bread. Hold up, y'all. Look. Hold on. Some of these people establish, this ain't about no money. This ain't, listen, I want to see you do right since you got an option. Yeah, y'all. We got guys who willing to put in work just about seeing you get where you need to go. I swear to God. Yes. I swear to God. I want to see you win. Because niggas don't be winning. And I like it. And I ain't busy. So if it's a problem, whistle. For real, bro. I'm telling you, every rapper got one, y'all. So you might not want to play with a nigga. I don't give a fuck if he could hoop. If he play in the goddamn the WNBA. Somebody right there is on some don't don't get too rowdy with Holmes. I'm telling you can see it when you talking to him. Somebody gonna be looking at you like, what's up with you? Why you talking? Somebody looking at you while you talking with the concern of what's up with Holmes. Who's yo? Seriously. Who's yo? I'm one of them. On the low. Who's that? On you. Who's yo though? Now the wild part about me is I'm the one that the other dudes is with me. The ones that told us that just say, I don't rap and I don't make beats. So so I need something to do around here. I'm the one sitting with them that's looking like, look at who's this dude talking to the bag. Nah, don't get him yet. Hold tight. Hold tight. They ignorant. They don't give a fuck. If you look like you yocking or something from a distance, niggas ready to come over there. You could raise your hands the wrong way. Straight up. So I'm saying all this to say, Thug technically don't have to say shit. It ain't no gang thing. No, I'm not in no gang, y'all. No. But certain people not playing because of the type of things I'm capable of. So this extends. Say that boy got a whole bunch of work. You better not play with him. He feed people. So like the producers and the engineers get put in this weird ass situation. It's like we got birds too. Because the rappers look at us like, yo, we the connect. We can get them on. You make the beats, you can, yeah. So if I can help you, you gonna help me get where I'm going. So they not playing. You get it? So the rapper gets this extension too. He on. He can get me on. Don't play with him.
Yo, the other day, you asked why Sharp was defending. Well, why Sharp brought up the bus student when he was doing his cross. Do you think Stillwell gave him information about it?
About what? What was
About
it?
the bus shooting?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Per like some, because you brought up you was asking why Sharp brought up the bus shooting when he was doing the cross with Gaither. So but I was gonna ask in relation to that dude, because I don't really got experience dealing with lawyers, right? So, like, do dudes be giving lawyers all the information they can give them
Hell yeah.
so
That's
they
how they
can
beat the case.
defend their case the best?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. They telling them shit. All right, look, the lawyer not allowed to tell. So hell yeah, niggas telling them. Hell yeah. Lawyers coming in off top.
Mm.
Yo, I need you to tell me everything. So I could fuck this up. I got you. But tell me like literally everything. I'm talking about, nigga, give me the shit you don't even think is important. Straight up. I'm about to fuck this up for you. I don't give a fuck if you did it or not. Fuck all that, nigga. That ain't my job. Nigga, my job is to act like, nigga, that's irrelevant. So if you in here trying to be reclusive with me, nigga, you dumb. Straight like that. Nigga, you dumb. You're dumb. Tell me everything you know so I can fuck this up for you. Seriously. I can't tell them people. Literally, I will lose my job. Yeah, I will go to jail if I tell you them something you told me. Straight like that. I can't. Which is some gray area shit, to be honest. But fuck it. It's in our favor. Real rap. That's some dirt shit right there. If justice was justice, yo, the law supposed, if you admit guilt, if justice was real, that lawyer's supposed to say, nah, that nigga told me he did it. Yeah, if justice was real, if we really wanted to clean up the streets, this wouldn't even be allowed.
That is dark. That's dark.
Yeah, so we in a corrupt system, just to let you know. Anytime he allowed to go in that motherfucker, say, yeah, I smoked him, but nigga, I got $40,000. You could beat this, right? And the lawyer like, hell yeah, give a fuck if you smoked him. You probably deserved it, but let's see how we gonna beat this case. Yeah, these boys dark, y'all. These boys saving pedos. Still and a shark. Yes, sir. Yeah, y'all. Yes, sir. They saving fuck murder. These boys got wins on the pedo tip. And one of them was sinister, y'all. I'm talking about, I don't know if it was Shard or Brian Steele. One of them was like, whoa. I swear to God. One of them was heavy, y'all. I'm talking about, I was a little bit upset. Real rap. That's where the line come at right there with me. So it's like, them lawyers, they cut from different cloth. So I'm going to have to say this. Stillwell ain't got shit compared to what Sharp done heard from other people. You feel me? Still ain't none of that shit Stillwell did. Ain't nothing, you feel me? You gonna shock no lawyer. Yo, Sharp probably looking at Stillwell as one of the most high-profile, innocent people he ever represented. Seriously. To be honest, with this level of facing life and lack of evidence, in comparison to getting niggas off that's really guilty. So I'm going to have to say he probably really feel confident and really that this is going to be a miscarriage of justice if that boy get life for what they charging him with. Without the lack of evidence. Now, if they really think that he did the Donovan Thomas and the Chamel drinks. So Stillwell kind of got the worst thing going on in there because he kind of being accused of both of these homicides and being at the bus shooting. So they trying to basically make him the guy on the low. They essentially saying Thug number 1 is Stillwell 2, y'all. but they can't prove. Stillwell ain't made out enough, y'all. Holmes supposed to have $500,000 in the bank if that's the case. See, that's the problem, y'all. The only people look like they really eating do music. Duke and Yak and Gunna. Them the only three look like they eat. Seriously. Off of music. It's it's almost obvious, y'all. I'm talking about, when you look at people that's like, say we pop up at a video shoot, all your homeboys out there, you literally can see the standouts. You can see who up a little bit more. It's a visual, bro. You can see it if you've been outside. You ain't even gotta look twice. It's obvious. Real rap, you can see it. You can see, you ain't even got to watch close. You ain't got to be a pocket watcher at all. We talking about what people want you to see. When you look, Yak, Duke, and Thug seem like they get into some chicken from the industry, right? When we look around at the rest of the people, they seem like they just ain't that, they ain't bums outside, but technically they ain't having things like these people that's a part of why I sell them the record label. Which means y'all not no street gang. Street gangs, the dollar spread more evenly. Real rap. Real rap. It literally is a stepping stairs of who up. Then my man underneath me literally is right underneath me. Then his little homie, right? You understand? It literally, we don't see that with this YSL, y'all. We see Thug and his people, the rap people is up on some old goddamn, you know what I mean? Then you see this big ass gap with these people who don't do music. It's almost like they don't even exist. They ain't got nothing. The state ain't taking nothing from them. No. They 30, bro. Niggas been rich for 10 years. The gang leader. So what's up, y'all? You mean to tell me these boys just been wearing decent clothes for 10 years? That's all. Yo, has anyone went on the internet and said Thug essentially should be getting credit for orchestrating if this is a good gang? If this is a gang, he orchestrated it right. If this is a gang. Somebody might as well just say it. If this is a real gang, Holmes did it the right way. Seriously. It's lack of incriminating evidence. For real. 9 fucking years. Allegedly, everybody knew. But no hardcore proof. What? 140 days. Yo, when the people gonna talk about how If Gang snitching? Well, yeah, y'all. So look, I'm about to end the stream short. Pay attention, turn the notifications on. I'm ready to contact Moon Tunk and see if we could work something out. Short stream for this morning, 2-hour jump, but I'll be back for sure. Pay attention. Salute to everybody in here, straight up. Remember, Jailhouse jump. Some of the other content creators should be reporting on this, y'all. So technically, we need this to swing around. He hit you this morning, Kwani? Work it out for me, Kwani. Hey, Kwani. Take my phone number, bro. 443-430. Hold on, let me type it. Bust the price down for me, Kwani. Tell him, give me a better price for the hour. And tell him, let's rock. I'm ready. Tell him lower the price. Cause tell him I'm not going, I'm not trying to make no viral. I put a couple dollars in his pocket, but tell him he got to play fair. I ain't even going to make that much. You feel me? Like, the most I'm going to make probably like $1.50. I give him the $2.50, tell him to play for the $2.50. I'm ready to roll. $2.50, Quan. Let's rock. Tell him I ain't going to exploit him. Ain't like I can exploit him and get a whole bunch of cash. You feel me? I'm not. I'm just going, we going to come up here and play the surface. I'm going to do right. I see where he at with it, though. And technically, I help him get the ball rolling so somebody else want to get the interview. Because if somebody see him talk on mine, then they probably want, yeah. But if he want to get a real bag, he got to go to one of the spots that's going to really generate off of it. You feel me? That's what it's based on. Because unless I get him up here and get him to, spilling his guts on some other shit, it ain't going to jump out the roof. You feel me? I'm with it, though. Salute to everybody in here, too. Good morning. Have a good evening if I don't talk to y'all soon. But I'm going to try to get this little interview set up. Try to get him on cam. So let me work this out. Let me and Kwani try to figure this out. Salute to all y'all, too. Anybody that be helping, you know what I mean? Anybody that be sending me emails, cash apps, super chats, whatever. You already know I appreciate it, straight up. And all of the members, too. So if I miss you sometimes, I might have just not seen it or, might have been doing something else. So salute to all the members, all of the mods, everybody that be sending cash apps and all that. Let's see what we could do. Let's get some more content. I like this content I did today. I'm going to keep it real. I really like this type because this is off the beaten path and it's pertinent and it's strong. If you ask me, this evidence right here, this topic, I think is so pertinent to this trial and what we've been watching, especially after watching all that interrogation footage. Straight up. Yeah, I'm going to leave the replay up. I'll be back in a little bit, though. Let me see what's going on. Holla.